Whitney Moon, welcome. Take what it doesn't, see what doesn't. This is my channel. Always entertainment purposes only. The shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, do not worry. I do also offer personal readings if anybody is interested. Okay, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. In the about section and in the description box, you will find that email address. So, we're going to just start off here. Okay, I'm going to use my tarot deck or my oracle deck that I've been working on. Okay, I'm getting a notification to restart my phone. And I think that just interrupted the message. So, let's try one more time. There we go. Those who truly need it. Okay. We got the main theme. We got the Christmas theme going on right now. Okay. We've got the guilt trip card. So why are we getting a guilt trip? Why is collective getting a guilt trip? Okay. So we're getting the guilt trip because it seems like somebody is about to retaliate, okay? Because their life has been interrupted many of times from this person, okay? So we've got Donnie Darko here. We've got Frank giving us kind of a countdown to this retaliation. It's like what I feel is this person has guilt tripped you one too many times, okay? I don't know what their guilt... Let's see. What are they guilt tripping the collective out of? What are they guilt tripping them out of? Oh, okay. So they're distracting you. Okay, they're distracting you. That's what the guilt trip's all about. Come and help me. Come and help me. Okay. Come shovel my driveway. Come take care of me. Right? I'm gonna get hurt. Always interrupting your life somehow. Okay. We have 3 billboards. I'm still working on this card. So it's kind of, it's a little bit blurry, but there's a reason because I'm a perfectionist. So I'm still working on it. But 3 billboards would be, it's like no matter what they do, they keep trying to get your attention. Okay? Like always acting like they're dying. You know, like you have to come and help me. You have to do this. Who else is going to help me? Who else is going to take care of me? Okay? And we've got the old switch around. Something is going to change. Okay? And the Mothman Prophecies card. Like this is just waiting to happen. Okay? It's like Spirit's just been waiting for you. There it is, the girl with the ghost beside her, right? It's like Spirit knows, whoever is beside you, they know that you're ready to snap, that you just can't do it anymore, okay? You can't keep helping this person, right? You can't keep letting them interrupt your life over and over and over again as if they're, you know, the damsel in distress. Okay, so we're going to get, what's the past with this person? Because I feel like a guilt trip is coming, okay? What is the past with this person? What Spirit say? Okay, so this is going to resonate with you. Okay, if you're getting those signs from the universe, right? Like you want to hurt this person. Okay, like they've just been taken a little too much. And now it's like I have to retaliate, right? It's like the energy that comes through right before you're about to do something. This is how you'll know if this reading's for you or not. Okay, so presently, what's going on with this person? Ugh. We got the Kiss the Girls card. Okay, Casanova with Homemade with Love and Brainstorm, like in limbo. I think this person is like, I don't know, I think they're a tad bit obsessed with you. It's not homemade with love. It's not innocent. It's, I don't know if this person is like a monster, right? I mean, if you think about it, the analogy is coming through of Arthur Lee Allen. So Arthur Lee Allen was a pedophile. Before he was a murderer and a serial killer, he was a pedophile. And he molested this child, okay? And she really didn't, he drugged her, so she didn't really know like what happened. She remembered a couple things with Arthur, but it wasn't like, it wasn't anything that she would ever taken, notice to. So even as an adult, even when she had her own kids, he stayed in her life. Like, he would take her out on the boat and take her kids out, and like, 30 years later, he's still active with this woman. Okay, like, what the fuck, right? Kind of a little bit weird. Like, just leave her alone, move on with your life, right? This person hasn't moved on. This person's a little bit like Arthur Lee Allen, a little bit too, I want to hold on to you forever. And that kind of, I'm almost getting like a mom figure, like, you're going to be mommy's boy forever, kind of can be signs of parental abuse when you were, and it's kind of still happening. They want to keep you around, right? They don't want you to go anywhere for too long without remembering that they're your mother and that they love you and they care about you. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, I'm 40 years old now, mom, like, you don't need to tell me that every day. Like, I have a wife now, I'm married. Well, I just want to let you know I love you. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Kind of, I don't know, man. Spirit is kind of like sending out a warning. Okay. So what's the future? Like, I really think you're going, I think they know that you're going to say something. Yeah, look at that. Suppressed emotions. I think they know that you know what they did. Emotional as fuck. I think they're starting to get a picture of it because of how snappy you're getting. I think you're getting snappy with this person because it's like you figured it out. That mommy isn't mommy. Like, this is fucking disgusting. Like, leave me alone. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to live my own life. Why do you keep calling me? Like, but I mean, the suppressed emotions is what's going to make somebody lose it, right? Okay, so what's hiding? Yes. Okay, so we got the two-sided card with Krampus. There's definitely neglect here. Okay, there's definitely neglect. There's the good side and the bad side, and it's landing on the bad side, which means there's a very toxic person around you that has been hiding, okay? And below it all, holy Jesus, dead end with the path and the conjuring. I think what Spirit is saying is there is, you have to stop this road with this person and go a different way, because this person has been, they just don't understand how inappropriate they've been. They just don't understand that they took advantage of their child. They just don't understand that the life with the child is over. Okay, it's over. They don't need you anymore. It's a dead end. Find a new path. Okay, so what's Santa bringing them? Uh-oh. Okay, so the moon just fell in between my legs and I caught it with my thighs. What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of gross, to be honest. I don't know if Frank was already out or if he just fell out, but there's a prophecy. Yeah, with Ingrid. So there's a countdown, and then I think Frank just came out with these, actually. He landed as like one of the main cards, and look, we have cemetery gates with the boat. Means they're headed straight for the cemetery gates. And, we don't know if they're going to die or not, because we don't know if the gates are going to open, and they don't know. Okay, but there's a countdown, and whether or not the countdown is this person is going to have to make a new life, live a new life, move their life, I feel like their life is going to get worse. Okay, this is like, I'm getting Auschwitz, which is like absolutely fucking horrible. But think about it. If this person goes from like living in their house to suddenly a stroke or a stroke of bad luck coming in, right? And then they lose their house because they lost their job, they lose their money, and then they have to go somewhere, right? Some apartment building or some building for like old people or something like that. And then they just get treated like worse. right? And it's like, well, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know, I just hit the brainstorming card. Okay, obviously, sometimes when I brainstorm, the best ideas come out. And I feel like they've been given a dead end, like they cannot continue down this road. And I think you're giving them a dead end to be like, you have to stop doing this. Like, you have to move on with your life. Like, I will see you or talk to you once a month. Like, you need to just go away. Like, somebody's about to just be like, you need to fuck off. Okay. Like, Christmas, like, I mean, I think this is even going to come down to like, I don't really think you're even going to want to see this person on Christmas, because if Christmas is it's just a day. It's just a day. Maybe you'd rather spend it with your kids and your wife and your home, right? Without mommy coming around or daddy coming around or your grandmother coming around. Like, somebody has pushed their luck. Okay, they've pushed their time, they've pushed into you, they've pushed. And that's because, I really think that they knew that what they were doing was awful, and that they were screaming for all this attention because they knew that you were getting away from them. Right? That you were growing up, and that eventually they're going to die and all the secrets are going to come out. If you get pushed away, far enough away from them, then it's like, I never want to see you again. Like, but it goes from them messaging you every day to never seeing them again almost, right? Or seeing them once every 30 days and like marking it on the calendar, right? Like, somebody really, it's like boundaries, like really have to put up boundaries with this person and really tell them that how this is going right now and how we're doing this and how this is ending up is not right. Like, we need to stop this and fucking move on, right? Like, can't do it anymore. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think Spirit is kind of telling you to make this, whatever it is that you want to do this before shit hits the fan. Before you're in front of them and you lose it. And then you give them a heart attack, right? It's like, because when people abuse and abuse and abuse, eventually those red flags, they just, it's like you just stop seeing them. And once you stop seeing the red flags, that's where you're going to lose it, right? And let's not lose it before we lose it, so anyways, let's get one crow message for those who made it to the end of the reading. Okay, crow message. We got bond. Makes sense. It really is somebody who is in your heart. Maybe you've taken care of your mother for a very long time, or maybe you've taken care of this person for a very long time. Okay. And you really, by this bond, it was really nice for you to watch over them, right? Especially at night when they're vulnerable, right? You stood up for them. You did your due diligence as a child, as their, because this bond was so tight to you. But there's a difference between, helping somebody and them just really abusing, right? There's exposed and kind of now leaving you out to get hurt when it's their life. They're supposed to be handling this themselves. If they can't, and if it kills them, then that's what happens, and they can't take care of themselves. If they can't take care of themselves, you doing it all the time isn't going to help, right? That's just going to put way more stress onto you. And I get it when they're your parents, but like at the same time, I don't really think you like these people. Okay, like, yeah, you've got a bond and everything, but it's like, okay, here we go. A little bit more information here. We've got displacement. This person is displacing things onto you. Okay, and there's dominance to dominate your life. Okay, to dominate you in every way. And that's why we've got nature. I don't know if you take walks, okay, but I feel like when you get out of the ringer with them, when you get out of it, it's like, oh my God, you feel like you can breathe again. right? And then when they get into you again, it's like all this shit that happens to them. It's like they want you to take care of it all. Like, well, that's not my job. Well, whose job is it? Yours. You made your bed, bitch. You sleep in it. I don't understand why you keep making me get you a new bed. Like, what the fuck, right? It's like a really weird analogy with somebody who's really like used a bond. And they're perfectly, the way that I see it, I think they're perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. I think that's really what this is saying to me. Like, this is kind of adding a little bit more. Like, I think they're more than capable of taking care of themselves. I think they just enjoy calling you up, right? They enjoy putting things on you because they know they can dominate you, right? And I think the only time you get any peace from this person is at night. So the crows are kind of saying, like, I mean, didn't she just look at how beautiful she did that crow? Like, I mean, I think it's a little bit, no, look at that. Like, look at the details she did. Whoa, minus my fingernails. I've been painting a lot, so my fingernails are gross, but look at, oh my God, like she did such a great job in that detail. Oh, it's just amazing how she captures crows. And that's the thing is like, whether this reading is for you or not, it's one of those things that sometimes, we get these, we get put in these bonds with people and they abuse them and they know that they're doing it and they don't care. And because it's going to stress you out, not them. And they don't really care if you're stressed out. And people who don't care about your mental state are people I would be cautious around spending my energy with, because your mental state is everything to your evolution and what would be it, right? Yeah, it's detrimental to your evolution, basically. Like, you have to have your own head on your shoulders. You have to be able to control yourself and change and be who you want to be. And that's very important. And if somebody is stopping you from doing that, or if somebody is putting their life in front of yours and saying that theirs is more important than yours and you need to pay attention to them, that's, I hate to say it, but a narcissist. And narcissists are the fucking worst because everything is about them. You can't try to make anything about you if you try because they just won't let you. It's always going to be about them. Right? A narcissist is a very dangerous human being. We've got the waterproof card was sticking up. And on the bottom of the death, look, bottom of the death. Did you just hear me? Bottom of the death. We have wrath, okay? And underneath wrath is freedom. And then underneath freedom is abundance. And then what's this one sticking out here? Anomaly. Oh, wow. The white crow, the white raven. That is an anomaly. So, I mean, once you release this wrath, okay, and the illusion that you're in to think that this is actually teamwork when it isn't, you're doing all of the work, okay, it creates an anomaly in your life. That's straight from the crows. Okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because you're absolutely 100% waterproof to this. To this person's wrath now. To this person's life. You're waterproof to it. It doesn't affect you anymore. So, thanks for watching and hanging out. These cards don't want to shuffle. Like I said, personal readings, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If not, just enjoy the channel. It's all good. And thank you for participating and liking the video and subscribing and being a part of the lives. I'm very appreciative of all of you. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching. And yeah, personal readings, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If not, just enjoy it. And for entertainment purposes only. All right, only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Okay, peace out. Have a great week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Namaste. All right, bitches. Peace. Be good.